Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to the Long Dark where, last episode, we got ourselves a huge chunk of, well, stuff to work through. Apparently, the flare gun in the Long Dark is more appropriately thought of as a hand cannon, because, we were able to take down the bear in one shot. It's actually, according to, what I read up about it, it is very potent and can be very useful for hunting. But I didn't realize that that actually was the power it had to itself. The reason why... Okay, you know what? Let me just find a bed to sleep in for a little bit. I think there's one in here. There's bed. Yeah, so I'll sleep for just a few hours, try to get it till... So we see morning. Oh, the wolves are still out there. But the reason why I didn't think the flare gun, did anything besides scare off bears was because of, one of the challenges in the Long Dark. It's called, The Hunted Part 1, where you basically have to worry about making it from Pleasant Valley back to Mystery Lake, I believe, with, the bear from the story mode kind of chasing you. This challenge actually came out well before the story mode was ever a thing. But you're given a few pieces of equipment to help you out with that, and one of those pieces of equipment is the flare gun. And the bear is basically invincible for it, but I didn't realize that, and I thought the flare gun, was only really usable for hitting and scaring it off. I didn't realize against any other normal bear, it's basically a hand cannon that can take things down in, almost one hit if it does hit them. Okay, yeah, black bear hide there. I could have sworn I had more meat somewhere ready to go. Actually, truth be told, I might have it outside where I just came in from. Because, yeah, okay, no, I ate everything here. Yeah, there's nothing too much there. So maybe what I'll have to do is actually do a little bit more cooking. But I've got to figure out how I'm going to go through, all of this that we got from the bear. I'm kind of thinking I might actually want to take this all up to, Oh, here's where it is. I could have... See, I knew I had meat somewhere stored up. Now, just have that to space that out a little bit. I'll quickly go back in, grab a liter of water to take back out and just get some more sleep. But I'm kind of thinking of using the travois and taking this all up to the lodge that's way up in the mountains on this little region. Just because if we're up there, I believe the stove there has 6 slots to operate off of. And I could stay around here, make multiple fires, but I feel like I might be going through wood a little bit quicker that way if I do that. So I'm kind of leaning that also just to change up our kind of surroundings a little too, because we have been out here for a fair little while now. Oh, you know what? I never even searched this trash can. Not that you should go looking for goodies in the trash, but... Okay, tinder plug's actually not a bad find from there. So yeah, let me have a drink, let me get some more sleep. Hopefully we can get till morning. And I am thinking maybe I will see about getting this all brought up. Let me go for 4 hours. Bring all this up to that lodge and start stockpiling it there to cook through. Even with everything I've got, I still don't think we'll actually hit level 5 of cooking once I've processed it all. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to try to do that, just because I have been around here for so long now, we could use a little bit of variety. So yeah, that's there. There's nothing in there now.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, because I think I've got 60 kilograms or something of meat. So we've got a lot we can transfer over and bring to the other, that lodge that's up there. I don't think there should be anything I need to worry about when it comes to, the travois not being able to get through or getting stuck. Because I'm fairly sure it's pretty wide open to there. The only thing I have to worry about are any of those howling off in the distance somewhere around here. Yeah, let me see about plunking all this in here. As long as I can get it up to the lodge, it should probably be good. I've got the equipment to be able to, like, harvest wood and that, to start fires and get this all cooking. See, everything looks pretty good here. In fact, I'm going to have another... Yeah, I'll have this bit of venison, too. And I can always come back down here, do some harvesting, and then make the trek back up as well, once I've gotten this load taken all the way along for ourselves. Yeah, you know what? Let me reload this, just because we can while we're here. And let's carry this sucker up and get on our way with it. Yeah, like, there's all kinds of crates and things over. How many are... Good God. Like, I'm glad I have a lot of shots. But just the sheer number of wolves, because, like, I also thinned this out at the end of last episode, too, because there was only, like... God, I'm not even sure how many we had left behind. But the fact that they are just so numerous here is a little worrying. But yeah, I'm going to leave you for now. The big thing is, I just want to get all this up to the other lodge. And then go from there. Because with the bear taken down, that was the biggest threat the region, I think, would have had for me to worry about. Ooh, another headshot. Take another one down. Now, I think the arrow may have broken on him, though, because I can't seem to see it to pick up here. But yeah, I am just amazed at how many of these suckers there are out here. But maybe what I'll do is I'll get us down to the lake and just follow the lights to go off to, like, that little bridge that then takes us to the little fence. It's not all that far to get up there on foot. Yeah, he's been hit. Oh, well, that's handy. Revolver firearm up to level... Wait. Did I... Okay, I just heard him running. Yeah, like, it seems like the wolves indefinitely... There's an indefinite number of them here. Because I could have sworn we'd taken down, like, at least like 2 or 3 just outside the maintenance yard before the bear. Right, try with the hatchet, because I think that's the best weapon for fighting back. Okay, and let me see. Sprained ankle and some pain. Yeah, use that. And... Okay, I know I've got the... Okay, yeah, you run off. You guys should be, like, well aware of how dangerous I am by now and be leaving us all better alone. Like, I can understand, yeah, it's a lot of meat I have with me in the travois. But there should be, like, a point of common sense where it's like, we lost Bill, we lost Jerry, we lost Susan, we lost Jeff, we lost, like, the majority of our pack. Maybe we shouldn't be so quick to go after this person. But no, they don't want to learn. I mean, it is going to provide us with a lot more meat if I do get cooking up to... Ah, okay, well, at least that one I was able to get the shot on first. Yeah, so again, now I think we should be able to get moving without much worry. I feel like that was the last of those guys to deal with. And that's the bridge up, and then it's just a little bit of a hike through that to get up to the lodge. And once I've got all this up here, it should be pretty simple. You guys just run around and eventually probably bleed out. I don't think any of them will be able to recover. But the revolver's definitely been getting a lot of use lately. I'll have to double check how its condition is sitting with the amount I've been going through. Okay, please. Now, will it let me go through here, or do I have to... No, I've got to...
It's starting to weigh me down.
Okay, take all that. Dump it all out on this side. Okay, I've got to dump a bit more, so let's go down to 58. Okay, that'll still let me get across. It's slow going a bit, but you know what? I'm glad this should be the only spot we have to do. Now that's all down. Grab all this. You know, I'll close that just in case. I don't think we'd have any of the wolves, like, follow us through that, but you never know. And, truth be told, I'm likely also going to counter a few more just up ahead. But I think there are some that... Unless some of what I'm encountering down here are ones from the lodge, although I don't think that's the case, because I can't see them having a way down. Yeah, let me get all this tossed over. And it should hopefully be pretty smooth. We might have to deal with a couple wolves around the lodge again, as I said, but it shouldn't be as many as I've been dealing with down here. Like, I am kind of hoping... I am surprised how cold it is, because we are losing temperature, but... With what I've been... Actually, I should do a quick check. No, none of our clothing seems to be broken, so we should have everything having its effects. It just means it is that chilling out here. But, there's probably only like 2 or maybe even 3 wolves in total up by the lodge grounds. I should also check and see if there even is anything else, like, we can get from the lodge, too. Because I wonder if I should even just, like, migrate us up here. I'll have to think on that a bit more. Like, Broken Railroad is a bit of a weird one to try to use as a base, because there's a lot of wide bends and turns you kind of have to do to navigate the region. Like, when you first get in, you have to go down into that little lake area, come up through there, go on the railroad, follow that, and then come down, and then take the right just to get to the maintenance yard. That doesn't include the little bit of work to get up to the lodge grounds here. So, it's not a place I think you'd really want to have, like, a super long stay at, or would use, like, as a base of operations going to neighboring regions that much. It's more like a passing region, and you could find a spot to rest up for a little bit at. Which, I mean, truth be told, is kind of... It was my intentions to use this place as that, but I kind of just got so much, like, thrown onto my lap for opportunity, it was a case of... Let's just make the full use of this area. Wait, this is... Mystery Lake Lodge? But this is way off from Mystery Lake, isn't it? Yeah, this should be way off from Mystery Lake, so I don't know why it's, Oh, you took a shot and still can't... Okay, yeah, I didn't think you would last that long. Because you did get shot there. I am noticing our condition has been going down pretty steadily from these attacks, too. Okay, I think we can pick this up and go a little bit more. I know I heard another bark. Okay, I see the one we've wounded and fought is probably the one way back there. I just want to keep my ears out, because I know there's that other one somewhere around here still. Well, we made it to the hunting lodge. But I find it weird it's, like, this is called Mystery Lake Lodge. Like, it feels like it's way too far out for that. Okay, I'm trying to remember where I could even store this that I don't have to worry about the wolves. Because I want to keep all the meat outside to try to keep it to last as long as possible. Maybe I'll... Could I store it inside the vehicles? Because they are outside.
All this gear is slowing me down.
I might try that. I've got this vehicle here. See if I can get into the trunk of it. Okay, here's the other one. Yeah, that guy's still running around, so he's probably pretty hurt. Alright, you... Yeah, there we go. Shot on you. Oh, of course. Needs a pry bar to get into that. Could I just put a lot of our meat into the back of this vehicle? Let me see. No, it won't let me. Oh, yeah, there. Well, with that one down, I don't think we have to worry about that too much. So you know what? Maybe we'll just plunk a bunch of this stuff out, like, on the doorstep. I guess I can do that. I can just drop everything on the front doorstep here, because I don't think the wolves actually can get up the steps. I think the pathfinding doesn't have them being able to go up, like, to spots like that. So yeah, let me just transfer all this over. And I think the weather actually just changed. Yeah, we're starting to warm up now, so the weather has improved a little bit.
Feels like a lot of gear.
It probably is a lot of gear, truth be told. Yeah, now... Okay, how much more do we got left in here? Take that. Take that. There we go. We'll leave this on the front step. Head inside, just warm up a little bit. Check and see what things there might be here, since I'm fairly sure I've never actually been up here in this this playthrough. At the start of the series, we did start here, which went pretty well up until I screwed myself over with not bringing the bedroll. But yeah, let's stop inside and just take a little bit of a look around for what we got to work with. There's a lot of stuff I can break down with a hatchet in here. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Full stove that has 6 cooking slots. Oh, flour, cooking oil. Okay, ruined peanut butter because it's been here so long. Now, I don't know if everything, like the condition of everything, starts counting down from the very start of the game, or it's once you've gone into a region. It kind of like spawns everything in, and that's when the countdown starts. Oh, even a spare rifle here. Okay, yeah, this was handy to come up to. You know what? I am thinking... I heard the wolf drop somewhere out here, so I'm going to see if I can just find it. Crow feather there. Oh, there you are. I knew I heard one of you guys drop right nearby. Might as well get the meat from him too. Again, when we get starting to cooking, we can use all the meat that they have. Yeah, just 32 minutes for that. I do like with the carcass harvesting, we are very quick at getting that off, but I don't think I need to worry too much about the gut or the hides or anything. Between the bear and the other wolves we've taken down, the only thing I'd probably stockpile is just more meat for easy food. And truth be told, I think I still have a bit of venison on me, so I can even cook that up. Or, well, not cook it, but I can have that for a bit more energy. Another bit of water. As long as we don't have any wolf attacks, it should be pretty smooth going back and forth for anything I need. So I think I might just go try checking for the moose. I know I'm not in the best of condition right now in case I have to fight it. Oh, actually, there is a deer out there. Let me just check and see how much meat that deer may have to it. I mean, truth be told, I think it's like one of the pre-spawn carcasses you can find on the map. So it could well be there's nothing left to it. But it is frozen out here, so there may be a little something left on it to scavenge. If nothing else, there are some crow feathers, so we might... I don't think there's a workbench here, but there... Oh yeah, it's only 0.7, there's no point. Maybe I will get the hide, though. Just because it wouldn't be bad to let that cure, and we can work with that. Yeah, I'll hold on to that, and I'll bring that down with me to the maintenance yard. Maintenance yard, where it has the confirmed workshop, we'll make that our work site. Up here is like our living quarters, where we're going to just enjoy a lot of food. I'm just going to go back, pick up the bit of... I guess I should pick up all the water. Or I could leave the water. I don't know, I'm going to make my way back, just check if there's anything else I want urgently to bring with us up here. I will grab the pry bar because there is that one trunk. But... you know what? I thought I just heard... yeah, you know what? Let me reload this too, since I am going back down to where we know some of the wolves are. And then we can come back up and search the lodge in a little bit. Not our... I don't think too bad of a trip getting up here. A lot of shots used against the wolves. We are down to under 50 bullets, but it is only in the revolver. I've still got the hunting rifle full of stuff. And I should have... if I really wanted to and I spend the time at it, I could probably make up a number of arrows for the bow, too. It does feel like I'm kind of transcending the worry of survival with how well we're doing. But I also want to be careful I don't get too cocky. Because it's when you get cocky, you make stupid decisions, and that's usually when it all comes back to bite you. If I do find the moose, I don't think I'm going to use the flare gun for it. I think the flare gun might take 3 shots to take down the moose if it's not a critical hit. But I also feel like the flare gun, just being as powerful as it is, I'm kind of leaning that maybe it's a little too much. I think a wolf might be down over there as well. But yeah, if I try to remember where it was I saw the moose on the other playthrough, or other attempt at this when the series started, I think it was back up in these hills. Like there's... okay, one thing I should use the travois for is breaking down a lot of firewood and hauling it all up. Yeah, I think if I remember right, the moose was just like back in this region here. But it doesn't look like it's here now. So I'll have to remember to try checking this area every so often. Oh, rabbit. But for now... let me see about breaking up some of these limbs that are around for the firewood. Check back at the, the lodge for any extra firewood I can bring too. And I can always load up the travois and bring a lot with me. Okay, it's starting to get cold again, but we're pretty well insulated. I don't even think I'll worry about these other wolves. I've got so much meat to start with that the only thing I'd probably look for is another deer in order to be able to space out that parasite risk. As we're getting closer and closer to never having to worry about that, which is going to make the game even easier to keep playing. Because once you can get rid of the parasite risk, and how adamant the wolves always are going for you... Oh, God. Just,
This gear's starting to slow me down.
I guess it makes sense for all the crows to just be cawing in unison with how many bodies we've left in our wake. It's like, there's another body. There's one there. There's a couple over there. If we didn't kill off every wolf in the region, then we've come very close to it. So yeah, I might as well grab the feathers. Again, I think the only reason I didn't get attacked by the bear was because I actually stood on this fencing here, and it couldn't, like, pathfind to us. But once I got off it, that's when the bear kind of kicked into reality hit, and it tried coming for us. Now, let me get inside, just double check. I think I want to look at bringing, like, a couple of whetstones and a couple of firearm cleaning kits, just to keep our gear intact. Water, I'm not going to worry about too much. I will grab, though, the skillet and the cooking pot. Oh, another cured deer hide. Perfect. That can stay here. Yeah, let me take those. I will have just a liter of water to drink for our trip back. Because we might as well keep ourselves in shape there. Everything else is empty there. Bedroll I will be taking, because that's one thing that I don't want to get into the habit of leaving it behind. So yeah, give me another whetstone. Give me even 3 cleaning kits just to make sure. That should be okay. I might as well take the flare shells for the hand cannon. I don't want to rely on it, but... Oh, and also that. Oh, you know what? I actually want to take a quick check. How is the clothing doing with all the attacks I suffered? Actually, everything's in mostly good shape. Like, there are a few things that can use some repairs, but they're not all that major. Let me just see if I have any cloth stored away somewhere. Okay, well, if I go searching the lodge, hopefully I'll be able to find something that'll help us with that. Oh, there's the cloth. Yeah, you know what? I'll take all that. I'll leave that behind. Okay, we'll get back... Actually, you know what? I'll probably end this episode here, and then next episode we'll go for the lodge and start our cookathon. I was like, how am I doing for skills for that? We kind of close to a quarter of the way through 4. I just want to see, what did revolver firearm get? 4 condition per action, recoil compensation, struggle effectiveness increased, and aim assist is minor. Okay. One thing I'm kind of curious about for archery, you can't use the bow while you're in crouch, so I'm kind of hoping if we can get that up to level 4, or I even dare say 5, maybe we'll have that play a role for us. But the only thing that my skills are really lacking in are the ice fishing and the rifle. And it kind of goes to show how little I've been using those two. But yeah, let me just get us outside. The travois will make our trek so much easier. And then we'll settle in to stay at the upper lodge for a while. Well, I shouldn't say upper, the only lodge in the region. But we got a bear. The next big target is a moose eventually. But for now, we'll end this episode of The Long Dark right here. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave in the comments Be sure to leave them all in the comments right down below. Until I see you all next video or episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.